What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new news video where we will talk about Pep Guardiola threatening to quit and threatening to resign from Manchester City. There is an incredible row between the Manchester City supporters and Pep Guardiola unfolding, and it all began after Guardiola gave that weird interview after Leipzig saying that he needs more fans in the stadium, he wants more fans to attend the Southampton game. And Guardiola has a point because only 38,000 people attended the Man City Leipzig game, which was an absolutely incredible 6-3 victory for Man City, and the Man City stadium holds 55,000, so there was like 15,000 people missing from the stadium, and Guardiola wanted more fans in the stadium for the Southampton game today. And the Manchester City's official supporters club general secretary Kevin Parker replied to Guardiola, a pretty incredible interview by that guy. He said that Guardiola should stick to coaching and he doesn't understand the difficulties the supporters face. So usually the truth lies in the middle, because this supporters club secretary also has a point, because the pandemic has hit many families and many people hard, and I know that football is the most important of the least important things for many people, but it's not more important than housing or food or taking care of your kids. And many Man City fans, I'm sure, are struggling financially. So a midweek game in the Champions League where you have to work the next day might not be the most important fixture or the most convenient fixture for Man City fans to attend. And Guardiola was rattled, he was clearly rattled, and there is of course this joke going around that Man City have no fans and they can't fill the stadium, which in part is true because Man City still have a smaller club fan base than somebody like Arsenal or even like the clubs of like Chelsea. But even Man City, Man United and Liverpool have like 50,000 people waiting for season tickets, or even 100,000 people in the case of Liverpool. I'm not sure what the number is for Man United. And what I don't really understand is why not have 20 people under 25 who can attend for like a fraction of the full ticket price. Man City are probably the club who can afford it the most to reduce their ticket prices. Maybe not reduce like all of the ticket prices, but reduce ticket prices for people under 25. People going to high school or university can attend the game, maybe at a 50 or 75% discount, and Man City won't feel it at all because they are spending 100, 150, 200 million pounds on transfers every year. So they won't feel few fans getting in the stadium on cheaper tickets. They won't, because they have almost unlimited amounts of money. And I think Man City already are cooking the books, so why does it matter? Why not give young people a chance to get into the stadium cheaper, so there are more young people who can actually afford the tickets, and that way the atmosphere will be better, because young people shout more, they scream more, and they will also be more vocal and more supportive, and it will liven up the atmosphere. So that's just my solution to this problem. I think Man City should discount tickets to some fans or maybe all of the fans, but let me know what they think in the comments below. So Man City will always struggle to get fans in the stadium, always to have a full stadium in every single game. And also, the Man City fans don't really like UEFA and don't really like the Champions League probably, so that could be a factor. But I think the biggest factor is the pandemic and the imminent recession that is going to come, and also that many fans have their finances hit very hard by the pandemic. And what I find absolutely incredible, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below, is that Guardiola actually threatened to resign if Man City fans want that. So let's actually listen to what Pep Guardiola said. He said, "Did I say after the game that I was disappointed that the stadium was not full? An interpretation is an interpretation. I'm surprised about what happened with this man, the secretary Parker. It's not the first time I've said this in my career. I'm not going to apologize for what I said. What I said was, we need the support. It doesn't matter how many people come, but I invited them to come and join the game because we need the support. Always I've said, guys, if you want to join us, I will be incredibly happy because I know how difficult it will be. I prefer to be with my people than without my people, but if they don't come for any reason, that's perfect. I never say, why didn't you come? Mr. Parker should review the comments. I said I will not apologize to him. The club is the most important thing, and the most important part of the club is the fans. They sustain it. I love this club. I'm part of this club. When people are not happy with me, I will leave, that is for sure. Wow, so Pep Guardiola said that if the Man City fans want that, he will leave. So is that a guy who is looking to stay at Man City for many, many more years? No. He is a guy who is looking for a way out, in my opinion. That's what Pep Guardiola's comments insinuate. And also, Guardiola said himself that he will leave Man City in 2023. Is he looking for a way to leave earlier? I'm not sure, but these comments could indicate that Guardiola is not happy at Man City. He also said this is a big mistake. We are who we are proud of who we are. I know the history, I learned the history of this club, what it means to travel and follow this team. And this next comment is also very interesting. He said, I don't want to be like Man United, Liverpool, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Madrid, like all the big clubs. We are who we are. So basically Guardiola is saying, we are who we are. We are a smaller club than these big clubs. And wow, that is actually staggering. Guardiola himself saying that Man City are a smaller club than these European giants. And of course, they are aiming to become that big, but that is many, many years, probably another 20 or 30 years away, if even Man City will ever get there. I don't think they ever will. But Guardiola openly admitting this is pretty staggering, and I'm not sure how many Man City fans will be happy with him after this interview. He said, I like it that we are who we are and we are not as big as Man United, Liverpool, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid. To misunderstand and put some words in my mouth, I didn't say I don't like it. I will never have a problem with my fans. If I have a problem, I will step aside. I am one of them. Since day one, I've tried to do my best. So that is actually pretty incredible. Guardiola saying that he will step aside if the fans have a problem with him. I'm not sure if Guardiola must decide his future by a few Man City fans having a problem with him, because if he does so, then he could step aside right now, because there are a lot of Man City fans who are pretty mad and furious at Pep Guardiola. But he also said, I like to play at the stadium with my fans. It was a tough game against Leipzig. I was exhausted. I saw my team in the locker room, how difficult it was. And in that moment, I was thinking about Southampton in 3 days. And I said to the fans, come join us, come to do it together. Come to beat the team of Ralph Hasenhüttl, because I know how difficult it will be. This is my message. But if this guy, the Secretary Parker, wants to misunderstand my comments, this is a problem. But I'm here to defend what I've said. If I make mistakes, I'm here to say I'm sorry. But in that case, I will not apologize. It's to be part of something and to do it together. I like the fans we have. And wow, Parker, the General Secretary of the Man City's official supporters club, has said that what Guardiola said did surprise me. I'm not sure what that's got to do with him. He doesn't understand the difficulties that some people might have getting to a game at the Etihad on a Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. They've got kids to think of. They might not be able to afford it. There is still some COVID issues going about. I don't see why he comments about it. He is absolutely the best coach in the world, and in the nicest possible way, I think maybe he should stick to that. So that is the comment that probably angered Guardiola and made him respond in a way like that, because for a club official club supporters secretary to tell Guardiola to stick to coaching is pretty amazing and pretty hilarious to me. But also the general secretary, the club secretary, has a point. The general secretary of the club's supporters trust has a point that people have to take care of kids. They have work in the morning. They have financial difficulties. And Guardiola is a multi-millionaire, one of the richest coaches in the world. So he doesn't really understand regular people's struggles with COVID and financial difficulties, because he doesn't have any financial worries whatsoever for the rest of his life, and probably even his kids will not have any financial difficulties for the rest of their lives. So Guardiola should probably take a step back and think about the fans and think about what they are facing, what kind of struggles they are facing, because you can't expect probably the Man City fan base, which is not a huge fan base, to fill the stadium every week, even though that happens easily at other clubs, because if some Liverpool fans can't go to the game, there will be 5 other fans for 1 seat wanting to take their place. So because Man City don't have that immense fan base that Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea and Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, all the other big clubs have around the world, there's such a massive following. And also locally, I mean, Liverpool are having 100,000 season tickets waiting in line to get season tickets, 100,000 fans. I think Man City don't have that, and when a few thousand Man City fans decide not to go to a game, it shows, and it doesn't look good. That's for sure. And Guardiola also noticed it. It doesn't look good in the TV broadcast, and it probably doesn't look good in person, that Man City can't fill their stadium. But you have to understand that some fans face financial difficulties, and until Man City have as many fans as the other big clubs, you can't expect them to fill the full stadium. But that's the problem for Man City and for Guardiola. They will always be behind these big clubs, and that probably irks Guardiola, and that probably frustrates Guardiola very, very much, that he will always, his success will always be second rate because of the incredible financial power that the Man City have. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.